Former Attorney General Alfred Sears is weighing in on the competent authorities' decision to implement weekend lockdowns on New Providence and Abaco. The Queen's Counsel likened the move to using a battle axe to treat an issue that requires a much more methodical approach. He insisted that the government needs to move beyond the slash and burn method it has resorted to.
I believe, as the World Health Organization has indicated, that lockdown is a battle axe. What is needed are a scalpel approach. A battle axe is a very crude maneuver. It's like a slash and burn.
Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis announced on Wednesday that weekend lockdowns will be implemented on the two islands, which continue to record a spike in COVID-19 cases. The lockdowns will begin on Fridays at 7 p.m. and last until 5 a.m. on Mondays. However, because of the National Heroes Day holiday on Monday, the curfew will end at 5 a.m. on Tuesday. Sears, who revealed that he previously tested positive for the deadly virus, said the government must do more testing in order to properly diagnose the extent of the problem in the country.
For there to be a scalpel, you have to identify where the cancer is. And then you have to evaluate what procedures to apply. Do you need a more invasive? Do you need a more, will you use medication? Will you use some other means? Will you use microscopic entry? I think that what is needed in the absence of more scientific data, it is very, very difficult to use a more sophisticated approach.
There are nearly 5,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the Bahamas. Health officials say 1 in every 100 Nassauians have been infected with COVID-19. Sears called on the government to produce a more comprehensive plan to deal with the health and economic crisis.
What I am looking for from the government, what is the strategy? What is it that you are the medium short-term goals to be achieved by the lockdown? What will happen next week? What are the metrics that we are seeking to achieve, and as a result of achieving that, we will then do this, B, C, and D. And ultimately, what is it that we want? Where do we want to be in 6 months' time, in 3 months' time?
The former AG added that Bahamians are looking for leadership that reports and accounts. Otherwise, he said, trust in the government will decline.
Once there's a lack of trust, then there will be revolt. There will be resistance. There will be resentment. And I certainly wouldn't want us to move in that direction. And that's why there needs to be a logical, rational strategy.
Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.